Yo, what's up? Welcome to the gym. Just gonna be walking today mostly. Since I did legs so hard yesterday. How's everyone doing though? How's everybody doing today? I hope good. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm kind of got here slower today than I usually like. Let's go to a treadmill over here. Right over here. This one looks like it's gonna work the best. The number one thing to avoid being a weirdo at the gym is don't film yourself at the gym. JK. People like gym vlogs. People like seeing somebody working. Gives them an excuse and reason to get out. Try to figure out where they land. What's up? This used to be my most popular stream though. It's just getting on here, streaming while I walked on the treadmill talking with chat. So I'm just kind of waiting. Like it's all. I think life's a big waiting game. You know, who can just wait the longest. Because in the end, you're going to get it, you know, because nothing is revealed, or nothing is more revealing than death or something. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Yesterday, we did lots of legs and squats, and I squatted 315 and, you know, like 135. A bunch. So today I'm just going to be walking on the treadmill. Probably do some like full body stuff, like, I don't know, pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups kind of thing. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning of the day. We're here to set ourselves up, you know, for success. Success today. We want to have success today. Success shouldn't be this thing that's like totally far off in the future. It should be something that you can achieve during, you know what I mean? Like during each day, during every day, at some point in time, achieve that success. So we're gonna try to set ourselves up for success. We're gonna try to just be ready when it comes. Like, when we finally hit the sack, hit the hay, it's gonna be like rewarding. It's gonna feel like we actually had a day today. So we're gonna get there. And this is, you know, I've gotten fairly good at coming up with these little speeches every day that are quite different and somehow leaves the opportunity open for engagement and encouragement and other positive words and things. So that's what we're trying to leave ourselves open to. We're trying to leave openings to receive beneficial things. Somehow be in the right place at the right time. And when we're there, we just want to be relaxed and ready. Want to make sure that we're alert for the day. We don't get into any modes where our mind wanders. And if the time ever comes to us where we need to take the time to figure something out, we actually plan something and get prepared for when the ball gets rolling. If we have any downtime today. Yo, thank you for the likes, guys. What's up? So yeah, we're just planning, preparing, in our downtime, and that's when we realize that we're not going to miss out. I know that one of the biggest things that everybody is afraid of is missing out, not being a part of the group. But our own sensation that we have, our feeling of life, is something that I don't think you need to have be so dedicated to other people. It can be something achieved even in sleep, even in dreams. But we want to get to a place where we're able to, have such things to ourselves. If we're so independent from everything, then we need to make sure that we reach our own goals every day, reach our own rims, our own dreams, make sure that we pick up the ball where we last left it. So all of these things, make some adjustments. When we drive for the hoop, we're totally in the zone. We don't want to overthink the day. We want to be in the zone. We want to be prepared and ready and not have so much downtime to just focus on what we're missing out on. We need to have clear, succinct goals. And there's no way you can miss out on anything in life if you just have that mindset. Like I said before, you can experience anything in a dream, and you're not going to miss out on anything. Don't ever feel like you're not a part of the group. Don't ever feel like you're not successful. I mean, I've had dreams that seem like they last an eternity, and I have as much gold as, like the eye could see. Just make sure that you believe in yourself and you believe that life, is meant for you. Make sure that you believe that you are a part of this world. And if you realize that you're a part of this world no matter what, then everything that happens is going to be for you, because you're fully integrated. Make sure that you're ready for yourself. Whatever your dreams are, make sure that you're getting enough rest to fully realize them. It's kind of interesting just, narrating my own life step by step. Gym is actually pretty crowded today. Quite a few people here. I feel like I'm right on the verge of another breakaway. I feel like streaming goes in like these little group, like little sections or points. You know, it's like either you're like 0 to 10, or you're like 0. Absolutely nothing is like one category though. Like, because I used to stream and just get 0 people like all the time. But you know, as time has moved on, obviously, and I've changed strategies and tried to make things, you know, more attuned to what I feel like this experience should be, so I can habitually engage in it, right? I've seen that jump from 0 to 10, or 1 to 10 at least, you know? And then after that 1 to 10 group, it's like 100 to 500. You have like another group of streamers that ride out of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. It exists in some category of like 100 to 500 people watching. And beyond that, it's like 1,000 to any number. Yo, what's up, Demon? I'm curious as to what kind of foods do you cook? Do you like do sushi or like what? What do you cook over there in Japan? Yeah, nice to see you, man. Rock on and rock steady. It's okay if you don't have enough time to answer that question. Just saying what's up is cool. It's cool too. Sushi, chicken, fried chicken, nice. We'll keep it up, man. And more, nice, rice, cool. Good stuff. Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, I'm trying to reach that next leg. It's like almost you can be in an unsteady state and have a lot of people show up. You know, what's going to keep people, and maybe you can shoot up to 100 and then it sort of recedes back to like 10 or something. And then it will, you know, if you somehow figure out some sort of methodology, then there can be some realization that, you know, leads to the 100 to 500 group. And then you have continual chat too. You have continual engagement kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that, or you know what I mean? I'm trying to be prepared for it. Or, you know, I can imagine just so many questions and whatever else. Somehow I almost look at like social media as some kind of mirror. It's like a mirror into your soul, you know, this relationship, or this experience. But it's like a mirror that is like a two-way mirror, you know? It's like all you see is yourself, but it's like there's something coming through the screen. And it allows for this experience for you to see different things in the mirror and notice different things. I think it's kind of interesting, at least, you know, so kind of interesting. How far we've gone. We've almost gone a mile. This has almost been 1 mile, guys, on speed 3. So, like I said, I'm just kind of doing this today because yesterday I did some pretty heavy squats and a lot of you know what I mean, like reps and sets of things. My shoulders are nice and sore. Feel good in that department, at least. I think I'm going to adjust how much like coffee I get after this if I go and get coffee again. I'm just gonna get a small. Because yesterday I had that large and I was there for like an hour and a half, like talking to you guys and drinking it. I'm curious as to what other people's perspective is, you know, just so I can receive some kind of baseline, you know, regarding the gym and work and social, you know what I mean? Like, society is, does life become one after death, or is there still separation of entities kind of thing? I think it's experience or interesting stuff to talk about, but quite a few people here right now. Obviously, a lot of people here have something in common, some sort of similar mindset or state, you know. A lot of different kind of people too. The one thing about gyms that is kind of like, I don't know, the TVs. Do people actually watch those in the gym? You know, like they're all over the place in every gym today now. It's like, makes me feel like I'm in a Buffalo Wild Wings, which is just like, oh geez, like there's so much going on. It's like hard to focus on one thing and just be there. The gym is like that now. It's like it's like all these TVs, but you pay attention to none of them. Yeah, welcome to my morning. This is my morning community. These are all the people that I see basically every day. Come here and try to get some escape, you know. Something where the mirror is reflected solely on them, because there's so many mirrors here. It's like all these mirrors, they compound and become some like sort of singularity and vision into eternity. And you know, it's totally up to you what happens with this gym etiquette, right? Our title is like gym etiquette, you know what I mean? And gym etiquette is like basically come in here and you're free to do whatever you want to do. And if you grow, that's completely up to you. But there's definitely like a formula that's consistent, you know, and like takes time. So it sort of manages all that chance of life, all those ideas that everything is luck. In the gym, there's not really much luck, you know, like it's a place that's totally derived out of sweat and you know, choice, decisions. You know what's going to happen if you do certain action over time, but are you going to do that? It's like almost a definite, you know, like if you perform, if you make the right decisions, it will happen. So like you can be the most famous person ever, but in here, it's like you might not be the best or like most affluent person in the gym kind of thing. Fitness influencers or something else. I'd say I'm definitely much more like multimedia, but multi-experiential kind of thing, multi-topic, basically. We'll hit this mile here pretty soon. and then we'll move on to something else. You want to know what I almost think it was? It was that I had long hair. It was like, it attracted a lot of like audience, I feel like. But like, it was just like something I felt like I had to get rid of. Like, seriously, if you don't know, it's like you get so sick of just doing a ponytail every day. Basically, I was like, and it gets in your way so much. I was like, I like to run. I like to like jump and like turn fast, turn my head quick, and you know what I mean? Like, get to the solution. But when you have long hair, it's like, it's always in the way. When you're eating, when you're like sleeping, it's like, geez, this sucks, kind of. Almost feel bad for like women, basically, having to like maintain that standard. But it's such like a vanity topic. It's like, there really is no reason to like keep it other than like basically for attraction and like your own vanity or whatever. Which is pretty interesting. It's like, you know, well, if you weren't about vanity, then you probably wouldn't have it. It's just very interesting. You can like see all the vanity. Because really, there really isn't like more, like, if you have the ability to take care of it, then yeah, like take care of it. It'd be a different world if everybody had short hair. Completely different. Just maybe much more focused on other features and stuff like that. It'd be interesting. There'd still be some other dichotomy that, you know, presented itself or whatever, but I think it'd be an interesting world to experience, at least for a time. There you go, guys. It's a mile on there. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go do something else. I could just sit and walk on the treadmill indefinitely, you know what I mean? But I'm here to move. Like, I don't want to go numb. I don't want to like find out that there was something else that I could have done to prepare for something else. Could have worked on something else. But it's Saturday, so it's like gonna be there's no rhyme or reason behind what anyone else does. I can't pronounce that, but hello. I don't know what you said. You'll have to put it into English. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Find a band. I like putting them in this back thing over here, but I feel like nobody really goes to this back thing, you know? So I gotta go back here and grab it. This gym has like kicked out so many people though. It's like, if you don't have that gym etiquette, it's like there was this guy that used to go here, his name was Mark. But he would just hit on like every girl in the gym. I think he got kicked for it. He was like an older guy. I'm just like, well, don't do that. Like, should be a lesson that everybody doesn't have to do to like learn, you know what I mean? I used to go to a gym that was completely just bands. It was just all band stuff. It was kind of interesting. It was different. just for shoulders and whatnot. Do some squats with the band. Bands are great. It really helps with all those minor muscles, balance muscles. Now on to the most difficult part. Gonna do some like plyometric stuff. Just like to get my, you have like some sort of like reflex muscles, you know? They're mostly like fast acting. Your twitch muscles are what they're called, I think. It's like you have like slow muscles and fast muscles, I'm pretty sure. There's like it's actually a thing. I hate when it's packed in there though. It's like, damn. I have to get here super early if I don't want that to be packed. I have to get here like 6 in the morning. I'm just gonna do pull-ups though. It's all full except for one thing over here. We lucked out. I was like, we're not gonna find anything. I found one. Pull-ups are genuinely tough. I feel like no matter what your weight is, they're tough. It's just like, because you have to do with your own body weight, which is like at the same point in time your muscle mass, how much muscle mass you have. Whoops. Oh man, I hate getting older or whatever. It's just like what I used to be able to do, like 20, or 30 of those, and switch going behind my head and in front of my head, kind of thing. This last like growth spurt or whatever really got me, really changed me. This is open, why not go in here? Do my plyometrics. You guys can see what I see. I'm gonna grab a mat really quick. Do some sit-ups. And then some push-ups. Whew, back to the skaters. Ski, whatever it is. Whew. And that's that. Whew. Pretty good. That's Saturday for you at the gym. Get a drink, check my weight. See if I've made any progress. $202. I got my harpy going though. Everything else. So I'm gonna get gone, guys. I'm gonna get over to the coffee shop and for my morning coffee. 40 minutes. Last night, my dream started out with me being in the DC universe as a villain, and I was in like Arkham Asylum, and I escaped by hiding in like this like receptacle bin for like news and stuff that gets out. And then I got out, but I was in prison again. There was like one more prison outside the prison. And I was like this old wizard that was trapped in this dungeon. And I was like in this house, and I was like the grandpa, but I was like trapped in the house. It was weird. And then I finally escaped by like tricking somebody into opening up the door for me. And when I got out, all of a sudden I was in like the Greek world, and I like went and did a show with Pegasus, the winged horse. and this dragon got loose and then destroyed one of the capitals, and we just like went to the next one, and I left somebody like some rocket power, and I was like, hey, use this if you have to, or like signal to me, and that was like the end of my dream. But anyways, guys, and this is the end of this stream, so I'll catch y'all at the